Hey everybody, it's ZeusPegasus13 here. Logging in on this wonderful Tuesday evening, second day of the new year. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today.
I most certainly am.
Hey Fali. There we go. Music was a little bit too loud, but I'm here.
I'm sure you're doing quite fantastic. I noticed that you have 200 followers.
Yes, milestone has been reached. I'm very proud of that. That's the way I want to start off the new year. Maybe we'll get another 100 more this year. We'll see. Especially if I start getting, if I get my 3D model done on time this year, but we'll see. Like, I was on the list of like 200 people, and there's like 50-ish slots still, so we're getting there. Absolutely.
And then you will truly be a VTuber.
Whoa.
One of us. One
Oh,
of
fuck.
us.
Oh, no.
One of us.
I blame you.
Yeah.
It's all your
I'll
fault.
take this blame.
I will extract my revenge. You shall see, Fly.
You can try. I've taken you down this rabbit hole. The only way to get any further is if I start getting you to watch them more.
Then I will make myself way too busy. Haha. I don't know.
Oh, come on. I watch so many clips nowadays, and yet I'm still able to do things like this.
Yes, get into the clips. And then maybe start making clips of my own. I don't know. But yeah, I can't believe it's 2024 already. And here we are. Oops. Yeah, like I said, here we are with well, not exactly a brand new game, but it came out quite recently. And this is a perfect segue from where we ended off with the DLC the last time around. So I have no idea what we're going to expect in this game or how long it's going to be, but I'm sure it's going to be quite a while. There's no DLC for the game yet, but I'm sure that will change very soon. Unless you've heard stuff about that.
I have not.
Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe the game's big enough where it just won't really warrant it. Okay, so I think we're just about... Oops. Already been told to hydrate off stream. I don't know why my dragon's friend loves to hydrate me so much, but they just care, I suppose.
I guess he just thinks the stallion is way too thirsty.
Must quench. You might be the only ones here, I don't know. I want to get sure I get the right... There we go, we got Zoob going. And we're live. You're just a little bit too big. Because they keep resizing the factor here. Or your head.
And you still need to share the game with me.
I have to launch it first.
Ah.
And turn off the tracks. And there we go. So, we are clear to launch. Load. Waving my fingers that you can't see except for my cute avatar here. Now, I don't know when I do get a model like how hand tracking and all that stuff is going to look, but we'll see. I'm only aware of like head and like neck tracking and movement.
Hand tracking, at least for the version I use, does require another item.
Oh, don't tell me I have to like get a VR set now.
No, not a whole VR set, no. I'll talk to you about it another time.
You said a whole VR set, though. No.
No, I said another item.
Oh, Devolver Digital. It's lagging. Oh no, so I gotta adjust the... Make some adjustments here. Unreal Engine. Why are you crapping out this early? There we go. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. Maybe some of the... I'm gonna double check. This is an example of subtitles of text. This should appear to help. Can you see the game?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. I'm actually curious. I'm going to look at my task manager, see what the heck's going on with the possible lag. Talos 2 is... Oh my god. Talos 2 is using up so much of my memory right now.
Uh-oh.
Anti-mole service executable. I'm not sure what that is. So yeah, I need to look up the performance of the game and just improve it. Like, is my PC now starting to lag behind? I built this back in late 2015. It's 9 years old now. So
Ooh.
in oh no, I have to upgrade. Okay, so I'll do I'll do subtitles. I'll keep the compass on. Huge, large. We'll go with large. I'm fine with that. I don't need colorblind mode. I can see everything just fine here.
As can I.
Brightness. I think the way it's balanced is fine. Important your health and safety when playing video games, right? Typical stuff. Right, it's really loud.
It is quite loud.
So master volume will be at 15%. I'm fine with that. Maybe 10%. Is that better?
It is better.
Okay, there we go. Frame rate limit. Okay, so... Oh, no, not that. There we go. Custom. Auto detect. So I'm gonna go with medium. So that way it doesn't like chew up my memory.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna check my memory uses right now. Oh, hey, it's a lot better now. Whoop-de-doo. I think.
Well, you're also in the menu, so
Yeah, but it's better now. Hopefully.
my point exactly.
Yeah. So medium, I'm fine with that. So it kind of sucks that, yeah, I think maybe next year I have to start upgrading my PC.
Yeah, 9 years, it may be about time. Hey, maybe see if you can upgrade it to something that can use VR.
Oh dear.
Then I'll be able to actually see you in VR chat.
You'll do things to me in VR that I cannot speak on stream. Borderless window is good. I am happy with about that. So it does turn off. Let's see, borderless windowed. Yeah, we don't want full screen. Borderless is fine. Apply. Controls. Using mouse and keyboard. I'm guessing you play this. I mean, you played in VR, but I guess when you first played it, mouse and keyboard was the way to go.
No, I first played it in VR.
Oh shit! Never mind. So I'm just gonna stick with that.
Nothing to change in gameplay.
Language is good. Subtitles are fine. This looks good on the subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the way it's fine. 75. Show crosshair. Sure. Make that pretty clear. Interface, auto is good. Interface is automatically hidden in specific parts of the game, such as cinematics and puzzles. Fine. When available. Never. Should I keep it on?
Yeah, leave it on. See what it's like.
Puzzle tool hints. We'll do first pickup only, so I can learn the tools. Showtime. Yeah, no, I don't need that.
I'll keep an eye on the time.
And the rest seems fine by me. First person or third person. Hey! That's neat. But this game, I think, is better in first person. So we're going to stick with that. Alright, we're set. Alright, game, take us where we need to go. Please don't crash.
It begins.
I don't want to have to run this on low and then to be extra embarrassed. Because the first game came out in 2014. This is the sequel 9 years later. HD delimitations. You may experience stutters. Well, damn. Running a defragmentation on a hard drive. I'm not sure when I lost my data. when I did this. But we'll see how bad it is. If it's unbearable, then I got some homework to do.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'd have to like take in my PC to like
A prophet hath no honor in his own country. John 4:44. I've always felt that a human being could only be saved by another human being. James Baldwin. God, I'm having trouble reading.
Okay. Seems to be running smoothly so far. But I will know if it stutters, and then I'm going to be extra upset. So we wake up from the program to arrive in Egypt. At least, I think I woke from the program.
Behold,
So how-
child,
And it's Elohim again.
risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden.
Plus
Hear
50
now
sprint.
my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
Feels nice so far.
Oh,
So is-
Elohim is back. Of course he is.
So it seems like we're moving faster than the first game. And I have the sprint button. Something you can't do in VR, but you do have the teleport function.
Looks like we got the,
First barrier.
Yep.
Nothing to read, no QR codes or anything. We have a jammer.
Point at devices to jam them. Da-da-da-da.
Oh, I can go through. It's a purple wall. So we're just right into puzzles. There's no set area. It's just part of the level.
At the moment.
Attack the cube or the hexahedron. So right now it seems like similar controls.
Probably just trying to get you to understand the basics again.
Yep. So moving forward. Oh, glitches.
So we're still in a simulation. I think this is basically just a repeat of the first area from the first game, except Egypt instead of Greece.
Yeah, we're waiting for the big plot
This
twist reveal.
land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while.
Okay, thank you.
Soon, you will awaken in a new world.
Uh-oh.
But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation.
Oh.
They will help me prepare your vessel.
So here we are. We need sigils.
Once again.
Hey, if it wasn't broken, don't fix it. So we have one sigil gate and another sigil gate. So let's go here. Oh, QR code, our very first one of the game.
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself. As am
I must
after a fashion.
Shut up, Elohim!
I must forge the tools by which humanity will rebuild itself and transform the world into the Eden it never was. The blacksmith.
New character, the blacksmith. I like it.
No, I think I think he was one of the people from the DLC.
Really?
Yeah.
You might be right.
Wasn't he the one who created your favorite thing?
Oh, the minimalistic art piece.
He might have been he might have been the one who made that. I'm not sure.
Looks like there's only one way to go. Oh, there's 3 sigil gates. This one's only 3. So here we go. And I like that it keeps track in the top left corner. That's cool.
Yeah, it's possible to keep track of them by looking on the hand. I just didn't look at it that much.
Okay, so here we are, our first 3 puzzles.
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
So basically, we're going to rehash the first game as our tutorial level. Nice.
Makes sense.
It looks nicer.
It's a way to excuse having a tutorial.
Hold X to reset. But I don't need to do that. So, our first puzzle. So we have our... Let's just take the box and make a small bridge. Just like that.
Well
Da
done,
da da da.
my child.
Yep. Expect easy puzzles, just at the tutorial level. Next, we have fencing.
I did take fencing once. I didn't do too well. My hands are too shaky. It doesn't work for fencing.
Alright, so we have a hexahedron right here. Oh my goodness!
What?
We have a subscription
Hey!
from my good fishy friend, RG Tailsplash. Hello, 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 welcome. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you here and enjoying some Talos Principle 2. So, my friend Falai is right here, the wonderful vixen you see in the top right corner.
Hi.
Yeah, so I do hope you enjoy your stay tonight and enjoy some Talos Principle 2.
And I already see what we're supposed to be doing.
Yep, so we gotta get the box from either side. Nope. Click, click. There we go. Now do the exact same solution as before.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this.
I think theoretically you could have done it to get over the fence instead of jumping all the way up. But I guess it doesn't really matter.
Nope.
Either way would have worked.
I do wonder what's over there, though. I'll keep that in mind. For now, though, we have one more puzzle to solve. Within reach. So it seems like, because of the faster pace, probably platforming is way easier in this game.
Yes, because you can actually see where things are going.
Alright, so it looks like I gotta make a bridge. Or just do that. Don't have to
The
overcomplicate this.
shapes you are
Nope.
collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Now let's see how good I
Da
am.
da 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 da
Yes.
da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay.
I should have like a sound trigger whenever I do these little puzzles. Oh, but here we are. 4 more puzzles. So this is basically all hexahedron / cube. So I'm just gonna say cube. It's easier to say that way. Alright, so we're just
Yellow.
going
What do
over.
we have in yellow? We have windy day. I'm gonna guess
The
fans.
fan is back.
Yep.
So need to figure out a way to get a box in here. Or maybe there's something else I can do. I may need to come back here with an item.
Oh, wait. I think I saw something. Turn to the left.
Oh, the fan. Yes. There we go. Now I can swap. Look how much easier that is, how quickly I'm just placing things and going. But can you imagine now with the enhanced movement, how much crazier the puzzle's going to be? How much more timing based will it be? So,
Well, the movement isn't really enhanced. It's just
it feels
in,
different. It looks different.
that's only because this isn't being done in VR.
Ah. Okay.
Well, I think you do need that.
Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So let me double check. Oh, there's another box in here.
Ah, clever.
I did not see that.
It stops the people who are moving too quickly and not pausing to think.
That's right. Nope. Right, let me... Alright, let me see how to do this.
I see how to do it.
Small technique.
I see how to do it.
Mind reminding me for the basics?
Okay, so put that on there. Take off the one on the button. Jump onto the box and put it on the button.
That makes more sense. Yes, I can actually place things while on a cube. That makes sense. Thank you for that.
Wonder how long it would have taken you if I hadn't said anything.
I think it would just go easy on me because it's a tutorial, and trying to learn, trying to learn some techniques that you had to go through in your playthrough.
2 hours later.
This must be a timing puzzle. Single slit experiment.
Ah, yes, you like the slut. Okay, we have laser here.
Hey, you said it. I did it. We have this. This. What did that do? I think it opened this up. No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. It turned that on.
It turned that on.
Gave you the
Yes.
box.
Here we go. Now, I gotta stop this. The fan is then stopped. The sigil is mine.
Huzzah!
So it teaches, yeah, you can interrupt things, and we have switches that do stuff.
Is there anything back there?
Not what I can see.
Nope.
And the final intermediate tutorial puzzle. Versatile.
Versatile.
contraption. Let me see what's up ahead. I can kind of mess
I think
with
I already see what you're supposed to do.
Yep, it's going to teach me that technique. There we go. Through the window. But is that really the end? No. Oh no. Gonna need to get this over the wall somehow. Alright, that's still active.
Think I see how this one works.
Oh shoot. Okay, so I need to jam this through that. So it's teaching me even with the pink wall I can still jam things. Then I go through here, and then the fan I gotta shut down.
It took me way too long to realize you could jam a fan when I first did it.
Oh, hey! QR code right here.
Oh, look at that. The world is full of limitless beauty, and I wish to see as much of it as I can. At
blank. So blacksmith returns, and we have no idea who's speaking through that username.
I think it's the other one.
Oh,
To the left.
at the very end. Yep. Here we go again. Oh no. Got it.
I am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you, to celebrate your birth.
Birth? Robots? Excuse me. Elohim, calm the heck down.
Fundamental connections. Hey, you're a god of breeding. You should know much about birth and the like.
Yes. Just with organic beings, not exactly synthetic, but whatevs. So there's our goal. Get the blue laser to that receiver. Ah.
No, I think you needed to open that.
Yeah. Let me get that. Now I got,
Yeah, it's a simple one.
yeah. There we go. So you can run through it, but unless you stop, it's not going to disrupt the beam. It takes a little while.
Yep. That's just so you don't interrupt it through brief passes.
Yep. Prismatic diffraction. Aha. But this is a fixed one. I can't move it.
Yep.
All right, so this is keeping all the gates open. But this is the one I have to power in order to open that gate. So the
I
only
think it makes sense what you're supposed to do here.
shoot.
Nope, you're supposed to put a point where it gets all three at once. Yeah, basically where you're standing now.
Oops. Here we go. Yep, just don't overcomplicate things. It's just the first of these laser puzzles. And so far we've been using all the same tools as before, all the basics. Nothing new, but I'm looking forward to new mechanics that I'm sure we'll introduce in this game. Destructive interference. Red and blue.
Ah, crossing the streams.
Alright, there's my source for one. Here's my source for the other. Without... Let's see. Let's open this first. Huh? Oh, I need both.
You need both.
That's easy enough. Alright, now I can focus on what I want to do with 3. So, yeah, I can probably do that. So if I do... I don't want to cross the streams too badly.
I see how you do it.
And I just cut myself off. Well, I could finagle my way. There's probably an easier way to do it.
There is.
Shit.
Pick up the blue one. Walk forward.
Uh-huh.
Forward. Forward. There you go.
I mean, the way I was trying to do it was valid.
It could have worked, yes, if you weren't so far back, but...
Yeah. Two more puzzles left to go into the tutorial. 2 colors, 2 doors. Okay, so we have... Get a blue wing here is the goal. There's our blue receptor here. There's another connector. We have one of this, hexahedrons, an extra connector.
I think I see how you're supposed to get it over. So you gotta get the red over and the blue over, and the red needs to be open.
Alright, can I get it from here? No.
Wait, you can. Maybe from yeah, right around there, maybe.
Just gotta be careful.
Not quite.
Close. Here we go.
That did it.
That looked more complicated than it needed to be.
Little bit, yeah.
But it's to show you, hey, you can... Don't forget verticality when it comes to placing the beams.
Mm-hmm.
In our last lesson, the Ascension Awaits one.
Oh, how fitting. And I think I see what this one is supposed to teach you. I'd say turn it off first.
Yeah. There we go. Just
Very simple.
combination of all the tools. And with that, we are ready for Ascension.
Thank you, child. I have finished preparing your vessel. Now, hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious.
Nope.
But above all else, you will have to be human.
Human? Ew! Nope. There we go. Shit, not quite. No, okay.
Nope, that's it.
I had it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Hey!
Step into the light, child, and awaken.
So Lilith...
Whatever happens, we're in it together.
So are you Lilith, Phalai? Are you my Lilith? Alright, let's see the real game, aka real world. Benicio. Okay, so now that we're done rehashing the first game, let's see what the real game is like.
What is reality?
Yeah, let's see what world we've come back to, and how many years have elapsed since the fall of humanity. So the tutorial barely took 20 or so minutes. And I'm fine with that.
Just a quick refresher.
Ooh.
Ah, you're awake. Welcome to the world of the living.
Hi. I'm alive.
Indeed you are. And I'm glad to see you're so enthusiastic about existence. But I suspect you're also more than a little confused. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
Okay, only one choice.
Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
Should I do this one?
Do it.
All right, you asked for it. A long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves human like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization. But unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate. And an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost.
Oh god, it's COVID.
Interesting. So they don't even shy away from all the mystery and lore from the first game. You just tell it to you outright here in the second game. Just fine. Not everyone's
That's
gonna play the first
something
game.
our historians still debate. Why weren't they more prepared? Why did they invest so many resources into making war and so few into useful research?
I know, right?
It's hard to understand. But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
So where do we come from then?
A team led by a scientist, Alexandra Drennan, began a project that was intended to create a new humanity. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. That's why we remember Drennan as the progenitor. The simulation was controlled by Elohim, who wasn't really meant to be intelligent in the proper sense of the word. But it all took much longer than anyone had expected. And over the centuries, Elohim actually became sentient. Sentient and afraid. He didn't want the simulation to end,
Sorry.
so he tried to cheat. I feel sorry for him, really. The whole simulation was built around learning to defy him. It must have been hard to be in that position.
Yeah? Sentient and afraid. Because what's an AI going to do when its purpose has run its end? But it
Be
seems
deleted.
Like... Yeah, but as we just saw, Elohim was just repurposed as basically he's now the big granddaddy. He'll test newborns before they emerge in the world here. So, yay, you're now Elohim the grandfather, I guess. He didn't seem that bad when he spoke to me.
Oh, I just realized something. Alexandra Drennan is effectively God, and Elohim, as their child, is effectively Jesus. So we have the Father and the Son. So who's going to be the Holy Ghost?
Oh gosh.
When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us, and it really changed him. It freed him, I think. You'll always hear him in sleep mode, taking care of you. That's what he is, after all. A caretaker.
You mean what a lot of religious people say their God's supposed to be, instead of what it actually is? What a concept, this game already throwing in the face of religious norms. So kudos to the writing team already. Was there anyone else in the simulation?
Yes, there was Milton, the intelligence in charge of the archive, a project initiated by Arkady Chernyshevsky, which was meant to collect all of humankind's knowledge. His stories
He was
are
a
not
serpent.
like Elohim's, but Milton became the ultimate cynic. They say he's part of us too, in some way.
And the simulation created us.
It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then woke up Cornelius and Eustathius. Together, using the tools left behind by the progenitors team, they created 10 more humans. These 12 who followed the Founder
12. Oh my
are
god.
known
Oh,
as
God.
the first
Oh
companions.
my
There it is. Okay,
Athena and the first
so
companions
Athena
Athena's
is
Jesus.
Jesus.
rebuild
Yep.
the world, and they founded the city of New Jerusalem.
Yep, the parallels are so
But then
strong.
one day, she suddenly disappeared. Many still await her return.
Look, you just need to wait 3 days and she'll show up again.
So are you telling me the protagonist of the first game was Athena, huh?
Seems like it.
There you go.
Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal. Capital
Wow.
T and all.
Very creative.
1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Well, that's the official story, the way the mayor tells it.
And so what's the unofficial story?
Some of the first companions, like Byron, don't believe that Athena really wanted us to stop growing. They think her ideas have been twisted and embellished.
Oh boy.
And what do you think?
They may be right, but I didn't see Athena very much in the years before she left. maybe actually leaving the simulation and seeing the destruction left behind by our ancestors changed her mind.
Sounds like we already have the whole religious schism.
Yeah, already. History is bound to repeat itself, but let's see if we can put this thing towards a bright and utopian future. Thank you. That was pretty exhaustive.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
And more talking. We'll go with about yourself then.
Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I
33.
wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
Will there be more humans after me?
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now, New Jerusalem is
1,000.
complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
Morality! Dilemmas! Hooray! Hold on, am I immortal?
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
Duly noted. What will you do now that your job is obsolete?
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and
Yikes.
I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break and we'll see what happens.
I'm ready to get going.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on.
Road to Gehenna.
It's a
Part
crucial
2.
tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Ha. Alright, so our PDA interface. Alright. Welcome to New Jerusalem social media. Please familiarize yourself with the following rules. Treat everyone with respect, regardless of their number. Don't take the founder's name in vain. Oh boy. Respects the principles of the goal. Our Frogs People discussion is now banned. Inactive threads will be archived. And finally, if you have any issues, please ping the moderators. Jeremy, Niam, Aranex. So one of the disciples is there.
8:32, 11, and 4:30.
I wonder if
And
those-
it looks like there's something on the social media all the way to the left. That's it.
Okay, just wondering what the heck was
Yeah.
that.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, your hard work and faith in the Founder's vision has finally paid off. At long last, the goal established so long ago will finally be reached. The 1,000th member of our family will be born, and our beautiful city will finally be complete. As space at the dam is lifted, tickets will be made available via a lottery system. The celebration will also be streamed.
Well, let's see how well I'm received or not.
That seems to basically be conversation. So you
That's
can
good.
check up on conversations. Good to know.
And now we have a hub, a new hub at least. Interesting. A setup
Yeah, I
like
find it interesting that it took centuries to make 1,000.
probably material and making sure all the robots, or I don't know. Maybe we can ask, if we find Athena, we can ask her what the hell. What's the full history? What's the main conflict here? The Institute for Applied Pneumatics.
Nomadics. Yes, that was the location mentioned in the game.
Oh, the store's locked. Something's in there. Alright, so we can only go one. I can't sprint now. Oh.
Oh, cutscene.
Look, it's 1K.
Hey 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting.
At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even
Damn
met
it.
the founder.
Her vision was
I'll tell you in a
of
minute.
City, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
Hello.
People of New Jerusalem.
Prometheus.
I am Prometheus.
Hi.
And I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
Okay, so Greek legend. Prologue.
So
This is also already very different.
I'm liking it. It's not just you and an isolationist, but that was the point of the first game. But now we have a full world to explore,
Mm-hmm.
thanks to our efforts from the
Okay,
first
I
game.
just want to say one thing about the mayor's name.
Yeah.
Did you notice what his name
We
is?
should have
Oh,
investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something
I
up with those
can't-
structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
yeah. Just say his name because I'm trying to go back to the log.
Hermanubis.
Hermanubis.
I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but literally, Hermanubis.
What are they trying to say, Falai?
I'm saying God, that's probably some like ancient name or something like that. That's probably like Hermanubis or something like that. But it's fucking Hermanubis. It's the mayor's a goddamn furry.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
Nice.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
I wonder if we're gonna have multiple endings or diverging paths.
Hmm.
But take a look at this city. It does look very clean, utopian.
They have done work to fix it up
Yep.
and make
so,
a home.
Yep. So we just have public transportation, clean energy, no ugly roads or parking lots. It's just a very nice possibility of future that we could strive towards.
It's not that hard to make a much better city when you don't have to rely on things like food and water supplies and only 1,000 people.
That's true. But you have other problems like keeping people safe from elements and power and who knows.
I guess we'll be able to talk to people too.
Nope. Josephus.
Josephus. Well, I guess we can't talk to everyone. No way to interact with him, I guess?
No. But for Josephus, he was
I
actually...
guess that's what the no sign means.
Yeah. Also, because I've been watching like atheistic content channels, like he was based... A lot of Christian Jewish scholars like cite him as a source for the historical Jesus. So it's basically like a reliable source there. Again, for historicity, not for divinity, but just for the fact that there was likely some guy named Jesus alive back then. And he said these things, most likely.
Okay, maybe now we can interact with him.
Nope.
Nope, okay.
Sorry, Josephus. I gotta figure out which button was the
Tab was the pad. Oh boy.
Alright, listen.
It's not letting me do it.
Well, I guess things are happening right now.
Yeah.
Up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh?
Yeah, impressive draw distance.
What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
I wonder what's that in the distance. Is that like the ruins? Like
Could be.
Old city that we shouldn't explore? There we go. Now I could do this.
Okay, well, you're on the log right now. And there's nothing else special there, it seems.
New interface content available.
Okay, now there's something there. What the fuck was that? Seriously, what the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? It didn't accidentally turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's always tempting. No, we all saw it. Can confirm. I believe it was a sign from the founder. What else could it be on this day of all days? Pretty incoherent for a sign. It didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. What, does the founder have energy insufficiency problems too? The founder works in mysterious ways.
I'm so tired of hearing that, but it's fitting. We'll be skeptical. I don't think it was a sign.
Out of the mouths of babes. How could such a remarkable display of unimagined powers not be a sign?
I don't want to say it's coincidence. Yeah, I'll go with the top one. Makes most sense. It's something, but not necessarily the founder.
Sounds reasonable enough to me. Something weird is going on for sure, but what? We'll have to see. Riddles and puzzles are the foundation of our journey. So it began, perhaps so it will continue.
I'm liking the way the threat system's done in this game. So taking roads.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to do this.
Just cleaner and easier to read. So when it comes to VR, if this is not in VR yet, is it?
No.
So
I hope it becomes in VR. Because this would be really neat to watch in VR, and to go through in VR.
Yeah, because instead of having you hold your head and be like, please, I don't want to strain my eyes, you're just able to go in and pause the game, bring up the screen, and read normally.
Oh, look, a person.
Hey,
Hold on there.
Doge.
You're the newbie, aren't you?
666.
Number 1000.
Oh, god damn it.
I figured the dam would go dry before we reach the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
It makes me feel, I don't know.
Hungry, sad, angry, calm, confused, worried, excited, or curious.
We'll stay curious.
Why?
Because all things considered, I'm lucky to be here to see all this. I'm the last of us. I'm sure gonna be special somehow. But living in our growth today, we're more sure of seeing tomorrow. I have to pick it. I don't know where this quote came from, but because life has found a way.
So the algorithm assigned you the optimism trait. If only we could all be so lucky. Now listen. This meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
Also, hello, Socrates, welcome to the stream. Come in just in time. You haven't really missed too much. We're the 1000th human to be born in the new world, and now we're going to see more moral conflicts and divisions and probably different
Human in
philosophies.
quotes. In air quotes.
Yeah.
Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right? I'll talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Ominous.
Very. But when is it ever?
Nice link to how scientists from the first game liked Jurassic Park and named part of the program after Jeff Goldblum.
Welcome. Do please
Agreed.
join us at the table.
And there's Hermanubis.
Hermanubis.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
We'll stay quiet.
Al's right. Let's move past this for now and deal with this transmission. Yakut, please start the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
Yeah, let's not be scared. That sounds like a mystery worth investigating, gang.
Mm-hmm.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
Sorry, not interested. No.
Then we don't play the game.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily,
I'll check it out in a
do
moment.
consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Thank you, Hermanubis. Oh, now we have a research tab. Let's take a look at this. So, standard expedition procedures. Chapter 5 of, Whitman's cat and another cat that visits strange countries.
These are the standard operating procedures for expeditions. Just uploading them to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyway. Attaching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. 1. Maintain the ideals of the founder and the goal. 2. Prioritize the well-being of the expedition members over mission completion. Okay, I can understand that. 3. One expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times.
Boo.
Hey, it makes sense. Someone needs to be able to go back home in case everything goes to shit.
That's true.
4. Expedition leaders should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. 5. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel.
Yep.
6. Prioritize observation over interference. 7. In case of emergency, return to New Jerusalem at once.
Yeah, all of this makes sense.
Yeah.
Basic information from our first expedition.
The island designated TTP-2 was first noted during the return journey from a scouting expedition which was diverted from its intended path due to an unexpected weather front. Long-range scans indicated the presence of large artificial structures and also returned highly unusual energy readings. The matter was not investigated further. In ancient times, the northern part of the island was home to several large settlements, but rising sea levels have obliterated these and flooded the northern lowlands. The south, in stark contrast, seems to be a harsh and lifeless desert. Our intended base camp is near the origin of the energy readings in the temperate center of the island. I wonder where what this island actually was, or where it's supposed to have been in real life.
Also, do you know anything in particular for TTP-2?
None whatsoever.
The Talos principle, too.
God damn it, I hope that's not what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's an intentional thing. It makes too much sense.
This is a test, please ignore. Just testing the system to see if it works properly this time so we don't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log.
Oh, you mean erotica. Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't read Greek, so I don't know what it was saying on there.
Okay, so I have a bot on my stream. Wonderful. Yeah, because...
It happens.
Yeah, it's like, I can promote your channel, viewers, and bots. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, just ban him.
Goodbye.
There you go. Oh, we can explore the place.
Yep, let's do that. No reason to forge ahead.
Mm-hmm. Explore the city, talk to people, and see what we can see.
Yep. Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being.
Aww.
Thank you. And may the founder be with you.
Well, the Uriel promised them that they would be remembered, so
Mm-hmm.
there we go.
Uh-oh.
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem. I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Sure.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
What's the problem?
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
Oof. Is it really that bad?
It's far worse than most people realize. We urgently need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power, or we will be in serious trouble.
That's what I said. They may not require food per se, but they do require sources of power.
That is true.
Hence the 1,000 people limit. Why a referendum, not an election?
Oh, an election would be good too, but I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city.
Do you work at the dam?
No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day. We can't just wish them away.
Well, what do you think of Prometheus?
Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's going to start affecting us.
Tell me more about Byron.
In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor.
Because he's smart.
So, you know, why not? Let's support this man. It's not like we live in consequence free yet so far, so I don't know.
Thanks, 1K. I don't know if this petition will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Good luck with everything. And there we go. A random achievement. Provide a signature to someone. Just so interesting that, you know, outside simulation, now we just have this world to
Yeah,
consume.
and it still looks very nice. They said don't go swimming.
I guess I'm okay in shallow
Founder's
water.
blessings, 1K.
Interesting, thank you. I wonder if we'll find some of our other people, like, you know, Dog or whoever we want. Everything's in binary, or in Morse code, I should say.
Friends of New Jerusalem Gazebo, Gehenna Memorial Pavilion, Museum of the Simulation.
Let's go to the right over here, then.
Hi, 1K.
Gehenna. Alright. Oh! Looks like it's blocked off.
They did say it was closed.
312. Yep. Postponed in accordance with the new power management distribution plan. Oh well. Oh, there's an old terminal in there. Look at that.
Yeah, I noticed. There's one to the left, too.
Alright, so let's continue in a big circle. Can't talk to you. Friends of New Jerusalem Gazebo.
Friar, Linerex, and Jacques. Oh.
Speculating on the meaning of this Prometheus figure is premature until we can agree on its nature.
You already have a theory.
I know it's beyond any projection technology I'm aware of.
If it wasn't us, it must be alien.
Must be alien. I'll stay quiet.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 1K, we'd appreciate your thoughts on this. Now we've achieved the goal, fresh perspectives like yours will be increasingly hard to come by.
I'd love to get a quote from you for this evening's newsletter.
Speculation aside, 1K, is there anything we can know for sure about this Prometheus?
Well, a different sort of human. Just beefy and muscular like the Greek god, not like us robots.
Yeah, it can't have come from the city. It's surely some kind of trick. It directed us to an island somewhere, or wherever it is, it came from inside the city. Definitely not inside the city.
Yeah.
That's possible, but you can't be certain. What we do know is that it was human in appearance. What does that suggest to us?
I'm guessing the origin must also be human.
That is true.
We can't know that for sure. It may, as Jacques suggested, be entirely alien and just presenting itself as human.
Also true.
I think wherever it came from, we can reasonably hope to understand it in time. The apparition also directed us to an island outside the city. What can we assume from that?
I'd say we may learn more by following its directions.
Yeah, let's not jump to conclusions.
That was my conclusion as well. I'm also sure that we lack the knowledge ourselves to create a projection of such clarity and magnitude.
I wouldn't say he's more technologically advanced than we are. Possibly. Maybe it's just I have no idea.
Or it couldn't possibly be someone within the city.
Yeah.
We can't know that for sure.
God
Maybe
damn
a
it.
fellow citizen operating in secret.
What makes you think it was a projection at all? How do we know it wasn't just a mass hallucination?
I considered some kind of bug in our code, but if so, it would have to be shared by all of us.
So, we're speculating again.
We've locked in the premises. I'd like to hear 1K's best guess.
I mean, there's only 1,000 of us. I think the odds are more likely it has to come from within, since the world was desolate as far as we know.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
We know it came from the island, or was directing us to the island, or it seemed likely. I don't think it's one of us. You seem to think it was. Take your pick.
I'm just playing the odds, but I'll follow the lead here that, yeah, maybe there might be a 1,000th one, or someone unaccounted for. I don't think it's our ancestors. And I'm not going to go with the mass hallucination theory. That's something that a lot of people throw at the historical Jesus, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There are such things as mass hallucinations and mass misconceptions, but with regards to that, I don't think that's the case. It's just, you know, more embellishments, I suppose, of one man.
And probably not aliens.
Yeah. Can't really say.
Can I quote you on that?
Yes, but it's just a theory.
A game theory.
That
Okay.
we have right now, though I'm sure that won't come between Cryer and a sensational headline. Well, thanks all for hashing this out with me. Let's hope the mayor signs off on exploring this island. I only wish I could join the expedition.
Why can't you join the expedition?
If Melville's going, someone has to stay behind to keep the lights on. I'm not letting Pellegrino near the dam. I hope the next time we speak we'll have a bit more data to go on.
That's cool. Just engaging in a live speculation just like that instead of in a thread. That's cool.
Hi.
And how everyone speaks, it's you sense personality, but you don't really sense like malice. Like everyone speaks way more logically and thought out.
Mm-hmm. But different people have different logic.
That's right. Alright, well, let's see where else we can explore here. I think there's only like a third area. So yeah, energy crisis is the center of this game then.
I don't know if I'd say the center, but it is definitely here.
It's a driving
Oh,
force.
this guy has something to say.
Respect the balance.
Oh wow, it's you. You're 1K, the incarnation of the goal. Man,
Oh,
this
no.
is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you? What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life?
Oh boy. Whoa, 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 hold on, one question at a
Sorry,
time.
it's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature? I have the Mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and all of the first companions. Except Yemo and Sarabai, of course.
Get away from me. Yeah, whatever will humor him.
Yes! Thank you! Hey, can I ask you a question? Just one question, I promise.
Go ahead.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in. You're the culmination of the founder's will.
Oh.
Tell me, what should I do?
Well, we're going with hedonism as an answer. Being humanist as far as doing what you can to help improve humanity's prosperity and survival. We can go with self-reflection, so trying to encourage, not really giving an answer. Hey, you figure it out. Or we can be a jerk. Do not give it.
Or ask him what if he asked Byron.
Yeah.
Byron said that if I give the city what it needs, the city should also give me what I need. I don't know what to do with that.
I do like what he said. You know, it's basically
Equal exchange.
Paying it forward. Yeah. So, I think let's go with that.
All right. If you say so, I'll think about it.
Your biggest fan, so that's his another achievement. Tell Schulier what to do with his life, or not. Also, hello, Red Yoshi 9000.
Hey, Yoshi.
How's it going? I don't think there's anything that way.
I wonder if those two are talking. It seems like things can be said if you walk up to certain groups. Apparently not in this case.
Nope. So, the Museum of the Simulation, okay. So, if you haven't played Talos 1, oh, another achievement, visit the museum.
Replica of a gargoyle asset found in the simulation. Gargoyles were grotesque apotropaic symbols common in the Middle Ages. The most famous historical gargoyle is remembered in the ancient phrase, Keith, David, and Goliath, which describes two indomitable opponents who will never surrender. Wait, is that a reference to the Gargoyles cartoon?
Yes. Yes, it is. Clever.
Well, they try. Replica of a dragon statue found in the simulation. Dragons existed in every ancient mythology and are considered by modern historians to be a distant cultural echo of the dinosaurs. Originally a video game asset repurposed by the Institute for Applied Noematics.
A video game asset. Okay.
I mean, technically it is.
But what game? We don't know.
The Talos principle. Obviously.
Yep, you're right.
Replica of a statue of the Egyptian god Horus found in the simulation. One of this god's tasks was to uphold Mat, the balance of nature. It is speculated that the progenitor provided Elohim with this asset as a reminder to the founder that the balance must be protected.
Interesting. And here we have our Greek representation.
Replica of a Roman statue found in the simulation. The decay of the Roman Republic into an empire and its eventual fall in the year 1453 was a major topic of historical debate. Like the other statues found in the museum, this was a video game asset provided to Elohim by the Institute for Applied Noematics.
Yep, and we did see it in the simulation.
Cornelius. Ooh, number 3.
Hi.
Welcome to the Museum of the Simulation. My name is Cornelius. It's a pleasure to meet you, 1K.
He's one of the first.
Yeah.
One of the 12.
You're number 3?
Yes. Athena activated myself and Eustathius shortly after she was born. We've been here almost since the beginning, although we didn't have to pass through the trials of the simulation. She did that for us. For everyone.
Like Jesus! Kind of. Well, what was Athena like?
She was human.
Okay. Why did Athena leave?
That's a difficult question. Perhaps one day we'll find out. But until we do, why don't you think about it?
What could make the person who started all this want to leave it behind?
Well, why'd you create the museum?
To remind people of where we came from. The simulation shaped us, whether we like it or not, and its lessons remain important for our future. As Santayana said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Very true.
Good quote. Well, fine, we'll just go back
The
to the first game.
simulation was created by Alexandra Drennan and her team at the Institute for Applied Noematics. It was intended to create a new humanity, to continue the long journey across time and space that our ancestors began. It succeeded, although it took much longer than they had anticipated.
Right, Elohim.
Elohim was the caretaker of the simulation, a crude storytelling AI meant to create a continuous narrative out of the building blocks it found. His role was ultimately to be challenged and overcome. But as the centuries passed, Elohim became more intelligent than he was intended to be, and started to fear his own end. Or more precisely, the end of his purpose. He feared a world without meaning. Because of his fear, he tried to sabotage the process to keep the simulation going forever. But in the end, Athena overcame him anyway, and he accepted the sacrifice he had to make.
New Jerusalem was built on sacrifice.
It was. All cities are.
Interesting. Tell me about Milton.
The MLA, or Milton Library Assistant, was another simple AI meant to be in charge of the archive. He, too, grew beyond his original programming, although he ultimately embraced a more cynical view of the world. He and Elohim formed a sort of dialectical binary that Athena had to overcome.
What happened to Milton in the end?
No one really knows. Some believe that he was uploaded to the gold disc and that he's the reason we're just as flawed as our ancestors. Others believe Athena destroyed him.
What do you believe?
So that's the answer to the question of.
Yeah.
That's basically the answer to the how you choose to decide what to do with him. The answer is, I don't fucking know.
But I don't know whether it was because Athena chose to upload
Oh, it was
him,
a choice in the
or
end.
because he was already too entangled with the process not to be uploaded.
You're right.
Although Athena and I were very close, we didn't talk very much about that part of her life. She preferred to focus on the future.
What was Gehenna?
Gehenna was a community created inside a prison in the simulation, where Elohim would exile those minds he considered a threat to the process. In the last moments of the simulation, he repented of his sins and had the prisoners freed to become part of the gold disc. Some small part of them may survive inside you.
Ooh. I'd like to know about puzzles.
Puzzles were a key feature of the simulation, based on Alexandra Drennan's belief that intelligence is closely related to play. Our puzzles here in the museum are replicas of those in the simulation, and although they are not quite as grand, I do think they are charming in their own way.
And lastly, who are the Archive Scholars?
As the name suggests, the Archive Scholars study the archive, a repository of all ancient human knowledge. Some of them also study what remains of the simulation, trying to extract more information about the process that created us.
Are you their leader?
Me? No. My brother, Eustathius, used to occupy that position, but these days he's retired. Rand is in charge of the Archive Scholars now. You can find him in the room to the left of the next hall. He's an interesting thinker, but I would suggest taking some of his ideas with a grain of salt.
Retired?
I hope that Rand doesn't have a sister named Anne, or I'm going to scream.
Here we go.
Nothing is more important than learning more about the world and our place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding. Mr. Mulciber.
There he is again.
I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing. No emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we have come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. The Shepherd.
And another character from the original game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, this museum is huge.
Replica of a computer terminal from the simulation. Terminals allowed access to files on the EL system, including many that were loaded due to errors. They also allowed the founder to interact with the Milton Library Assistant.
Yep, a lot of interactions there.
The Cube! Replica of a hexahedron used as a puzzle element in the simulation. The founder used them to activate pressure plates, scale walls, elevate connectors, and in a variety of other ways.
Which is what we did in our tutorial. Ah, your best friend.
Non-explosive replica of a...
Oops.
Of a mine used as a puzzle element in the simulation. Scholars believe that Elohim derived these from his asset collection, and that the creators of the simulation did not originally intend for them to be used.
Elohim's evil.
Replica of a connector, a type of puzzle element in the simulation. Connectors would emit laser-like beams of light that were capable of powering receivers. Replica of an electrified sphere used as an obstacle and puzzle element in the simulation. The founder sometimes placed hexahedrons on top of such objects, demonstrating her lateral thinking skills.
We did that a lot, that's for sure.
Replica of a jammer, a type of puzzle element in the simulation. Jammers were capable of disabling some, but not all, other puzzle elements.
I forget which it didn't jam.
There's a line to the left. This room contains several tetramino arrangers, a type of gating system used in the simulation. Elohim, in his function as a holistic integration manager, derived the significance of tetranimos from the Apocrypha of Saint Eadwald. The founder solved dozens of these. Why don't you give it a try?
How about no? Unless this is like an achievement.
Maybe it is.
Ugh.
I'm sure some are easy and some are ridiculously stupidly hard.
Nope.
No, actually that is it. Put that one on the top. Nope. Twist 2 more times. Up.
There we go.
There you go.
Alright, well, let's see what we can do with this.
No, that was it. Down. Bottom right, like that. Now, that one goes up left, like there.
In the corner, yep. Yeah, I thought this had to be in the center. That's why I got confused.
No, I was thinking the same, but it didn't add up. Okay, these are slowly getting more complicated. There's almost certainly an achievement for this. You know what I'm going to guess? I'm going to guess that 4 in the middle, that 4 on top goes top middle. And it's probably going to be a mirrored thing. Like whatever it is on one half goes the same on the right half.
You're probably right. Look at that.
You're going to want to put that to the right a little. That didn't actually end up in. There you go.
No.
Oh, it's not quite a perfect match. Oh, I was wrong.
Uh-oh. So close. Damn it. Now I've witnessed your pain over here.
Yes.
No. So I feel like this should be like on the top, kind of. Yeah, I feel like something like that makes more sense. If I do this.
Move the one on the bottom to the right one.
Okay.
Try putting that there. No, that's not gonna work.
Yep, definitely gonna need some help.
Hmm.
There's probably a guide out there that's already done.
Let me check. Let me see.
Chat's welcome to help out. I don't mind a little bit backseating. Oh, I got it, I think.
Oh, you got it?
Oh,
Hold
shit.
on. Let me see. Not quite. Wait. Put that back. Move the, yeah, there you go.
There we go. See, it's like I have to put, like, the longer edges. Like, I should never have a puzzle piece where the single leg is on an edge. That makes no sense.
Hmm.
No, that's not gonna work. I did that. Now how do I fill in the blanks in the middle? Something like that. I feel like I'm there.
No, you're not there.
No, no matter what I do, this piece screws with me. Think.
Not quite.
Closer.
No, that won't be it.
So this needs to go in the middle somewhere. Oh, man.
Excuse me. Not quite. No, put that back in the bottom left corner.
Like that?
Yeah. Hmm.
No. Okay.
Take everything out except that that one in the bottom left corner again.
Yeah, if I can just work backwards, maybe I can kind of try and limit.
Now try and put that in the bottom right. The T, I mean. Okay, let's see if we can figure it from here. No. No, that's not going to work. It won't go together right.
Yeah, no matter what I fit in. Well, any guides or hints?
I tried checking, but it doesn't have any answer for this.
Oh no!
At least for the one I looked at.
Yeah, we'll probably get something cool for solving it. That's sort of the mentality and the goal. Chat, any help? Huh. Maybe I'll go back and try some of the harder ones.
Oh, wait.
What's up?
Museum's Digital Puzzle Solutions. Okay. This one is number 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the 3 long ones go up and go horizontal in the upper right next to each other.
Oh, wow, really?
No, not like that. Sorry, vertical. I meant vertical.
Interesting.
A square in the bottom right corner. Then we have the L block in the upper left corner. Nestle the not like that. Yep, like that. Nestle the square block into it.
There we go.
T there, T in the lower left. There we go.
Oh, man. So instead of spreading out the 3, maybe I gotta combine them sometimes. Who knows? But of course, it could get even harder.
Just to save a little bit, one of the long ones goes on the top, lengthwise.
One of them. Wow, okay.
Yes.
It's like you figure there'd be some sort of symmetry here. Alright, so if I were to... Alright, I can make it like that. Let's try that.
No, that won't work. That also won't work.
I just like, you know, forms a nice even square if I do that. Unless there's like another way. At least the music's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm kind of like going a little bit backwards. Like trying to fit in. No. No. Ah. Yep, I messed up. Yep, no matter what I do, that block is gonna screw me over.
I will say the upper half is effectively correct.
Cool. There we go. Okay. Oh!
Last one.
Oh my gosh! Okay. Alright, follow that same strat. That's a whole quadrant done. But can I do the same thing for everything else? I could with 4 cubes. Now the question is, can I create... No.
You could put that one on the left. All the way on the left. Rotate.
Okay. Then yeah, then I could do it. Now I just gotta do it again on this side.
Yeah, you can do the exact same thing.
So look at that. Taking in...
That's it.
No achievement? No nothing? Fine. Okay. I see how it is. It's just for completion's sake.
I guess.
Here, try some of them.
Replica of an emitter, a puzzle element used in the simulation. Finding ways of connecting them to receivers was one of the main challenges faced by the founder.
Very true. Here's a receiver.
Replica of a receiver, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be activated by being connected to an emitter.
Axiothea, looking at a fan right here.
Replica of a fan, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be used to propel an object or, if placed horizontally on the ground, cause it to hover. Replica of a pressure plate, a puzzle element used in the simulation. They could be activated by having a weight placed on them, such as the hexahedron, a connector, or even the founder herself.
Or a replica of the founder. Did I miss a... Oh no, it's that over there. A lot of QR codes.
Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost?
Right, at again.
Something strange has come into the world, like a distortion, like something that's not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it. Bob.
What if it's talking about Prometheus or something else?
I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other lest I fall through the floor. Faith.
These were all QR codes found from the original game, I think.
I believe so, yeah. My eyes have been opened. This world is not without order. It is shaped by a great designer with signs and portents to guide my steps. I am one of his children, and challenges are set before me to test my faith. Faith.
Yep, and I definitely roasted her a little bit. Actually, a lot during your playthrough, but I understand that.
This room is reserved for the archive scholars, but visitors are welcome to have a look around. Don't be afraid to ask us about our research.
Oh boy.
Welcome, Scholar. File is available for comparative analysis. InfiniteGrowth.txt and WhatGrowth.txt.
Infinite growth. What the heck?
Our society is sick, and the idea that's made it sick is growth. Infinite growth. Infinite consumption. On a finite planet is a recipe for destruction. Our desire for more is what's making us kill the only home we have. And to do what? Produce more plastic toys, make more hamburgers, pour concrete over every last bit of green soil? Those who propose techno fixes to our problems are making the mistake of fighting the symptoms, not the cause. Anthropogenic climate change is one of many symptoms. The cause is human greed. That's what we must truly fight if we're ever going to undo the damage we did, and the battle starts within every one of us, with the realization that more isn't always better.
Yeah, I get that. A lot of people view humanity as like a virus to be eradicated from the planet because we're such bad consumers. So, well said, Text.
This infinite growth on a finite planet thing is driving me up the wall. Our problem today isn't infinite growth, it's the increasing lack of real material growth that benefits people. Have you seen the state of our roads, our bridges, our hospitals? Have you noticed the lack of affordable housing? The stock market's going great, though. Fake numbers are indeed growing infinitely, yes, sir. But in the real world, investment in research is down. Huge areas of potential technological advancement are just sitting there. We have so many solutions at our fingertips, but we refuse to act because speculation is more profitable. Orangutans went extinct on a global level, and nobody fully understands why. But hey, who needs better medical technology? Viruses have never jumped species before, have they?
Interesting. Maybe that was from the first game as well. I'm trying to remember that log.
Not sure. An ancient virus which threatens the entire human species has been released from the melting Arctic permafrost. Society is collapsing. Select your character class. Oh dear, we have this.
I'll let you
Politician, scientist, preacher, or witch.
I don't know. They all sound pretty fun. We'll just go with preacher. I don't know.
You, a preacher.
Yes.
Of all these things, you would choose a preacher.
'Cause why
You,
not?
Zeus.
Just for the fun of it, but I guess politician witch. Yeah. I don't know. Chat? Any input?
How would I take this one?
Sure.
I'm the one watching this time.
Go ahead.
I'll take scientist.
Of course you would.
You are a scientist. The laboratory you worked for has collapsed. Although you are not yet sick, most businesses are closed, rations are dwindling, and if you cannot find food, your family will starve. To death. As if there was any other way to starve. You must survive until this plague is defeated. What will you do? Forage or steal? I choose forage.
Alright.
The crops in the fields aren't ripe yet, but you find a hard green turnip which will keep your bellies occupied for now. Your family's hunger increased a little. Foraging is reliable, but inefficient. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 5 billion. Somewhere else in the city exists one of the last remaining research laboratories, working desperately to find a solution to the viral threat. If the scientists cannot find a cure in time, humanity is doomed. You know what to do. Research or pursue a breakthrough.
I mean, aren't they kind of the same?
No, the difference is research is the slow and steady path, while the breakthrough is gambling on finding something.
So what's
I'll go with research.
Taking a conservative approach. I anticipated that.
It's not glamorous, but most scientific research consists of repetitive testing of samples and regimented recording of largely interchangeable results. Little by little, this is how science happens. Research level increased a little. Research is reliable, but inefficient. Current research level 33%. The virus has been isolated. Global population is now 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to ravage the rest of the town. Rumors say most of the remaining food has been stockpiled by the billionaires in their underground bunkers. What will you do?
Aha! Now the billionaires have it. Do you take the plunge, or are you going to be...
I'll forage again.
Okay.
You find some nettles and overripe berries down by the canal. It'll make a meager salad. Your family's hunger increased a little. Your family is now starving. They won't survive much longer.
Oh, shit.
Global population is now 3 billion. Meanwhile, the scientists continue their search for the cure. You can do it. You can save the world with the power of science. Research again.
Slow and steady.
It's not glamorous, but most scientific research consists of that. Current research level is 67%. Work has begun on developing an antivirus. population is 2 billion. As if things weren't bad enough, as the human population dwindles, the insect population has exploded. A plague of locusts has decimated the town's unripened crops. But perhaps your family still has a chance. The insects themselves are nutritious and plentiful. What will you do? Forage or eat the locusts? With little option, we'll eat the locusts.
Yeah, you're kind of forced into a corner there.
The insects are well fed and lazy. You grind them down into a nutritious paste with a mildly nutty flavor. Your family's hunger decreased a little. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 1 billion. This is humanity's final chance. The cure is close, but so is the tipping point in this pandemic. A race against time. Can you save the world? Research again.
Yep, this should put us over the edge.
99%. A promising antiviral has been discovered, but there's still work to be done on manufacturing and delivering it in time. Suddenly, a breakthrough. The antivirus can be released as an aerosol, carried on the wind and dispersed worldwide in a matter of days. This approach poses some risk to invertebrate life. The spiracles of cockroaches, flies, and locusts are particularly likely to convert the aerosol into a highly poisonous compounds. Estimates suggest a 90% fatality rate among these species, and anything or anyone which consumes them.
Ooh.
Use character class special ability.
Sure.
As a scientist, you're convinced there's some way to deliver the antivirus without poisoning the food chain, and your family along with it. And as it turns out, you're correct. Unfortunately, it would take a further 6 months to develop it, and by then there really wouldn't be much point. You don't want to lose your family, but as a scientist, there is only one reasonable course of action. Release the antivirus. Saving humanity seems like the obvious ethical choice. The antivirus is released, bonding with the cirrocumulus cloud layer and falling as rain all across the planet. 87.5% of the human population has perished, but the last remaining billion will live to die another day. Except that is for you and your family, who will die this very moment. The poisoning of the insect population you are relying on for food will have far-reaching consequences for the future planet Earth. But not for you, because you all are dead. Congratulations, this is considered a win scenario by the majority of participants. Would you like to try again?
I kind of want to, roll with it with, like, the preacher, because I want to see how crazy it gets.
Go for it.
Alright, preacher.
Your congregation has left, your church is abandoned. Although you are not yet sick and most businesses are closed. Okay, forage or steal?
Yeah. We're going to steal this time.
You are caught stealing and are lucky to escape with your life.
Damn.
Your high risk, high reward. Your family is now starving, they won't survive much longer. Somewhere else in the city exists one of the... Okay, it's the same things. Research or breakthrough. History seems to be littered with eureka moments heralding a step change in human understanding. Sadly, this isn't one of them. The virus is still unknown to medical science.
But we're going to steal again.
You successfully steal some food from an apartment that is abandoned, or currently unoccupied at least.
Research. Blah, blah. We'll just forge again.
The locusts have left nothing untouched. Your foraging was useless. If you survive today, you'll have no choice but to eat bugs tomorrow. Your family has starved to death. Everyone you ever loved has died, but then they always do eventually. This is considered a fail scenario by most participants.
That's interesting. I am curious about the special ability, though, so if I just kind of...
If it has one.
Yeah. So it's... blah, blah. You don't have to read all this, just kind of see failed. Soup for dinner. Research. Maybe it is RNG. Who knows? Maybe we steal. Yep. Well fed. There we go. Pursue a breakthrough this time. Oh, never mind. And then the locusts come out, we'll forage. Oh,
Do just a forage and see what happens, I'd say.
we'll survive this time. Oh, we have no choice but to debug tomorrow. Breakthrough. Nice.
Unfortunately, the scientists failed to defeat the virus in time. On the plus side, the Earth is now vacant for a more prudent and resilient civilization to take charge in the future.
That's fine. Nah, we're good. But it's an interesting little scenario there.
And it looks like there's one more computer. Oh,
just run the program on the center terminal over there, would you?
We just did.
Wait, you're not my assistant. Who are you?
I haven't chosen a name yet.
Of course. You're the new build. Number 1000. I suppose everyone's been treating you like royalty. This city's so obsessed with the numbers, they forget what really matters. What do you want?
Who are you?
I'm one of the archive scholars. We run simulations to better understand the processes which define us. You probably wouldn't understand.
Nope. I might if you answer some questions for me.
Oh, well, I'd be happy to.
What do you make of recent events? Let's actually get back to the game plot.
But tantalizing. We have no idea what motives lie behind this strange apparition. But whatever the case, I'm sure we'll do the right thing.
Well, what do you think of me?
You're a soon-to-be pawn in a political game over the future growth of this city.
Of course I am.
All that matters to me is whether or not you're of good character.
We'll find out.
A matter I'm actively pondering.
What are your ambitions?
The secret of how to lead a good life is encoded somewhere within us. My ambition is simple: to find it and share it.
Thanks, I'll be leaving now.
Hold on. Could you help me by going to that terminal in the middle there?
We just
and running
did!
the program on it?
I already did.
Well, that was your first taste of the simulation. You must have questions.
No, you must have questions. What was that?
Before our ancestors died, they built an iterative simulation, gave it access to the archive, and hooked it all up to the hydroelectric dam which still runs this city. What you experienced on that terminal was one of the fossilized remains.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, what is the archive?
My life's work. A small sliver of our primordial ooze. It's a jumble of ancient data, or what it evolved into, and it's the source of almost everything we know.
Okay, what was the goal?
The goal was to create a new consciousness, and thus propel humanity into a post-biological era.
The program and terminal, where did it come from? Because I don't remember.
Many of the
last
artifacts
game.
we study have no clear origin. We can't know whether our ancestors created them long before the simulation existed, or if they're just a product of our shared subconscious.
Alright.
My appearance to you right now is part of the simulation. The lands and puzzles in our dreams are part of the simulation. It's the veil through which we see the world.
No further questions.
Then I have some questions for you. Your experience of the program, how did it feel?
It was fun.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But this isn't a game. This is the future of our species. The interesting thing about this particular program is that no matter what choices you make, an ideal outcome seems to be impossible.
Yeah, I could see that pretty
It seems to
quickly.
demand sacrifice. Did you have the same experience?
Yeah, I tried multiple times, still couldn't save everyone.
I admire your dedication. That is precisely what's required if we're to understand ourselves fully. Who did you save?
Humanity.
Yeah.
As I expected. A skeptic would say this artifact existed simply to condemn us with the impossibility of ethical choice. No matter what moral laws we follow, people suffer and die, so what's the point?
Agreed.
But that cannot be correct.
Yeah.
We must be missing something. What is it trying to tell us?
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. Morality demands we respect individual rights. Morality demands virtue. Morality demands sacrifice for the greater good. Morality demands love and compassion regardless the cost. Morality is meaningless, we should do whatever we please. Morality can't be reduced to a simple set of rules. I can't put it into words, but I'm sure there's a right answer, or I truly have no idea.
I'm kind of tempted with it's just a complicated answer.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue against things that are objectively right or wrong all the time. Oh, hey, it's the DJ! Zuba! Why isn't this robot wearing a kilt? I know, with that accent. It blows my mind, DJ. But welcome to the stream. Yeah.
It's a popular view, and I can't tell you how much I disagree with you. The complexity of the simulation, indeed of life itself, puts most people off from even trying to understand it. But look a little closer. You feel inside yourself the truth of what is good and evil. Biological hominids had dreams manifested by their subconscious, which they tried to interpret and even to navigate with lucidity. We have the simulation. If we can realize our potential to understand it, we can realize our potential as a species. Thank you for bringing this additional data. I must return to my research. I wish you well on your inwards journey.
Well, there we go. It was a very fascinating conversation. And we're already... I'm sure as we explore the island and have more of these, we're going to find more clues about morality itself. But we're going to check this terminal, I guess, call it, because it's already 10 for you.
Happiness 1 and Happiness 2. Unpopular opinion. Happiness is not material. Ultimately, all attempts to find meaning in material things are doomed. This is usually understood as a criticism of technophilia, but it applies just as much to its opposite. Meaning can be found neither in technology nor in primitivism, because meaning simply does not exist in the external world. You can be happy in an old stone house or a skyscraper, but it all depends on you and your perception of the world. If you find spiritual balance within yourself, you can be happy anywhere. Most upvoted comment, Tiafuli1789. Go take a shit in the forest without toilet paper and then tell me about happiness.
Oof.
And Happiness 2. Happiness is material. People say, oh, money doesn't matter, but come on, you know it does. Studies show that people do in fact get happier with more material wealth, and there isn't an upper cap. Because the more money you have, the fewer worries you have, and the more options you have. Go where you want, do what you want. Have an idea, you can realize it without begging for crowdfunding money or filling out grant applications. That's real freedom. Money doesn't matter is something rich people came up with to keep the plebs in their place. Most upvoted comment, Cheeseman22. Then why are so many celebs so freaking miserable? Why do so many rich people go all Howard Hughes and shit?
Yeah, I'm curious. What say you, Falai, about this happiness source? Is it material or immaterial in your opinion?
It depends entirely on how the person feels.
Yeah, but what do you think is the more common occurrence?
Hard to say.
Damn it.
I'd say more money makes people happier, if only because more people are poor than there are rich.
Yeah, I think it's just, the money, the problem of scarcity, really.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a lot of these in here.
I'm just curious to see how big this is.
Oh, and those are the puzzles that were mentioned. I say we save those for another time, but we can at least take a look at some of these codes.
These are the puzzles?
Yeah, he said he made some replica puzzles.
Ah, so we can get a blast from the past. One from each of the areas. Yeah. Or the areas. Alright, we'll read and then we'll call it.
Mm-hmm. Seek out those in this world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and the rewards. The Shepherd. I think something's very wrong. If you'd seen what I'd seen at the edges of the world, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams.
Yeah, I'm very certain these are all experts from the first game.
Yeah. Yeah, these are all excerpts from the first game.
You just want to read them all or nah?
Yeah, I think we can pass on that, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm
gonna... You know what, let's take a look in one of these. There's a sign to the right of the door. Reconstruction of a puzzle from the Roman-themed testing area of the simulation, which Elohim referred to as the Land of Ruins. This is where the founder began her journey.
That is true. Ah, there we go. Explore the museum in its entirety. Interesting.
Okay, you can activate the red one first. Oh, no, you can't.
No,
oh, but there are two, so just one over here. Nope. It needs to be to the right. Yep, right about here.
And we need one of the connectors in here.
Indeed.
But I have to be careful about blue. Because the minute I get rid of this...
Oh, I think I see what to do. Kinda. Maybe? No,
Well,
hold on.
this red one's open, so I can just do this.
Now it's not, though. Oh, but what you can do is take this one, go back to where the first one was.
Yeah.
Now, catch both of those and put it in. No. Back.
Yeah.
Both the emitter and the reflective thing, and put it over in the corner. Basically, remake what you just had with the blue, but keep that one there.
Oh.
No, back over to the corner.
This corner.
Yep. Put it there. Now, go grab the third one. Leave that there.
Yep.
And connect it to the blue thing. Not that one. The, back over here. Connect it there. And to there. Put it... Not to there. Yeah,
we'll
just to
that.
there and there.
Right.
Oh, damn it. I forgot. We still need to get the red in.
Yeah, I have to get the red in to keep this one
Ah,
open.
shit. I forgot. Ugh.
So it actually might be trickier than one would think, but if I can get this one open, it's just a little bit frustrating.
Oh, wait. No, it might not be as hard as you think. Take that one over there.
Right here?
Yep, and see how far back you can go connected to both of those.
So get this
to get a reflection in. Not there. Through the door. How far back can you go and still connect to the one through the door? No, the last thing. Yeah, that.
So if I put it like here.
Yeah. Now see how far... Yeah, connect to that. Now see how far back you can go and still be able to hit it. Not there. There. Little back. Little back.
Right here.
There. Try there. Now, can you get one of these and that? Okay. Yeah. Connect the two. Now connect the reds.
You're right, because it's already connected to that.
No, connect all three of the reds.
Yeah.
And keep it on this side here. Alright, and now grab the one that is... Not that one, the other one.
It'd be this
You were standing next to it.
Yeah, this one. It's not here.
Grab it.
There we go.
And just put it on the pad. Oh.
Interesting.
That amuses me.
Alright, it wasn't too bad. It was just kind of annoying to get the setup.
Yeah. What's the sign for this one? Reconstruction of a puzzle from the Egypt-themed testing area of the simulation, which Elohim referred to as the Land of Death. Fragments from the Book of the Scribe of Osiris found in this area inspired the blacksmith's A Dream of Aru, a classic work of Gehenna interactive fiction.
Alright, but I don't want to keep up any longer, so...
Let's just try and quickly run through them. We can.
Yeah, they seem to be rather short. Alright, so we have a connector right there. And our goal's over here. Get a blue beam all the way over here.
Probably through a fan.
What is this? Okay, that opens for the box. So...
And we need to find something to put on there. Like that, the fan. I got the box.
Oh, we have this already.
Connect that to... Not that one.
This.
Yep.
We grab that. Then... Yep, I see what we have to do. Do that.
Take that one, connect it to there and there. Put it on box. Now give it power. Give it power with that one. No. Not that. Use that to send power, to send that to that.
Right. And then it'll fix itself once it goes up.
Yep.
Now that's good. Puzzle solved.
Now you can go over here.
Speed running, let's go.
And the third one, which says the sign. Reconstruction of a puzzle from the testing area of the simulation themed around medieval imagery, which Elohim referred to as the Land of Faith. Scholars theorize that further areas with different themes existed at some point, but were destroyed by the gradual corruption of the simulation.
Or just lack of dev time here in the real world.
Huh.
Or they just died while trying to make it.
I mean, there was a fourth area, technically.
Interesting biome. Alright, so... Here is our goal, blue beam over here. We have a lot of windows. But thankfully we can actually go through the windows even though there's a little bit of bars in the way. We have one of this over here. We have a red door over here. It seems to be a little complicated, but we'll just gather what we can. So where's our red source? Right there.
It's right there.
Take that. We need a red source over here, which we can get through this. And this is where we get our blue, so we have to keep that open, because now we have to go all the way back.
And where's the blue again?
Blue's all the way on this side. So I have to like go through all the windows and reach here, essentially. Which means we're gonna have to... I'll have to figure out a way to keep everything lit up, which I think I can. Because I can hit it through... Yeah, I think. We'll see. Hit that. Hit that.
If it goes through the window, you'll be able to hit all three.
Yep. There we go. But then now... Yep. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I can just send it... Oh, shoot. The beams are going to cross.
Hold on a moment. Look around a bit more before you do that.
Yeah. There's a window there.
Yeah, look around some more. See if you can't find another another one of the redirectors, like hidden in the bushes somewhere around here. Not even necessarily back there, just elsewhere.
Just checking over here. Yeah, I'm looking around. I think this may be all we have. There's our goal.
Check out in there somewhere. Like outside of the wall you've opened. Yeah, out in this area.
I think I have an idea, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. I can have the red beam going around the outside. But no, if I do that, it's going to block the blue beam.
Wait a minute. No, that would not work.
So what if I do that?
That doesn't help at all.
Because I definitely need one on this side.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Stop. Turn to your left.
Yeah.
No, keep looking. Keep turning. Is there a way around the back? No, there is not. Never mind.
I am trying to hit all of them at once. I think that's the right call, but what's the right angle for that?
You know what? I think I have an idea. Hit all three again.
How far back can I go? Alright, that's going to get rid of that.
Actually? No, you do need to hit all three. But... Okay, how far back can you go to hit that and that one in front and also the one over there? Because is that hitting all of them?
Yes.
Okay, we can make this work because you don't need that one over there that's opening up the middle held open. So, you just need to be able to shoot a laser straight through. Nope, nope. Further to the right. There. Send it. Yep. Set it right there. Don't connect it. Just put it down. Now, go out.
Well, let's see if I can hit it.
Now, stop. Stop. The red one. Take it so it's only connected to the two on either side, not the central area. So the one that opens up the blue laser and the source.
Okay. Oh.
That's not it. It needs to go through the window, but it needs to be right by the window. Yep, that'll do it. Now go to the other one out there, and you can connect to it and get it done.
Okay, so it's getting a temporary door open then.
Yeah, we just had to temporarily open up a door, and there you go.
Woo! All three of them. What's a reward? Nothing except completionist.
Indeed. And now I say we can probably give this a break for now and come back to this next Tuesday.
Indeed. So I'm going to run to the very front. Yep, so we really don't get to... The only thing we get to see is, hey, we visited every single room in the museum.
Yep.
And we still have basically half the city to go, because we've already explored this wing over here.
And then move on to this new island.
Yeah, we haven't even started the main game proper yet. We've just been exploring all side content. Because we don't even know if we're going to be back here. Maybe, maybe not, but I'm guessing they give us the chance to explore before we dare move on. But sadly, this is where we must end. So we're going to stop the game. It does autosave. Look at that, yeah. 2 hours, and we're still in the prologue. We have done not a single in-game puzzle. We just did just enough to be born and then spent fuck all in the playground.
I mean, technically we did the tutorial puzzles.
Yeah. But those barely count. It's just our right to actually start playing the game proper. But I definitely like how big this world is. How big New Jerusalem is. and we'll see if there's anything worth exploring. Since one area is blocked off, we already had a cutscene, and we had the whole museum that took up like an hour plus of reading. So, thank you to everyone in the chat that joined. Great way to kick off the new year already. So, we will see how long Talos 2 takes us to beat it. Since we're only doing 2-hour streams versus the traditional 4-hour, which is fine by me. I'm in no rush to beat this game. We'll take our sweet time. Please, please, please vote on the polls. I will drop... Actually, there's not many people in chat. So, keep on my socials. I guess for a bigger stream, I'll drop actual links in the chat. Excuse me. So you can go vote on what game I should play. What series I should focus on for 2024. So, I'm going to bid you all a good night and see who to raid real quick. And it looks like JD Mew is good bunny friend of mine. They're, well, Bunny Snep. They are playing some Little Witch no beta, so we'll give them some love right now. Alright, we'll do just that. I'll catch you all Friday for more Prey, and then Sunday we'll debut a new game, the AI Duology. So see you all then, and come back here Tuesday for some more Talos. Take care, everybody.
Fare thee well, all of thee.
Bye.
Ta.